Now, I'm joined in the studio by a band called Necko, who I met at the Brass Monkey. A good friend of mine, Kathy, introduced me to them and said, "You got to come and see these guys. They're amazingly talented." Turned out that they were. So we booked them for the Thredbo Blues Festival, and the rest, as they say, is history. Now, I'll let the lads introduce themselves very quickly, and then we'll talk a bit about the first track I'm going to play, which is Wicked Woman.
I'm Alec, I'm the guitarist and singer.
I'm Reno, I'm the drummer.
I'm Alex, I'm the bass/keys player.
Right, so there you have it. Three lads, incredibly talented. Tell me about Wicked Woman. Who is she?
It's whoever she is in your life, Brian.
Right, I've got one of those at home. Right, here we go. This is a track called Wicked Woman. Right, that's Wicked Woman by Necko. So we have Necko in the studio. Fantastic group of young men, and we're going to ask them some curly questions now. So the first one is, how did you all meet? So I'm often fascinated by how bands get formed.
I think it all happened very organically. I wrote some stuff and wanted to put something together, and Reno came about first through a family friend. He came to a rehearsal. I was blown away, and then just a couple of days later, an uncle of mine said, "Do you have a drummer yet? Because there's this kid," and I was like, "It's not him, is it?" And it was just crazy that he came from two sources. But you found Reno first, and then Alex came in after that. We did some shows, and we were looking for a bass player that was going to run the course with us. And as soon as we saw Alex, it was game over. He played a few notes, but it's as soon as we saw him, we knew he was it.
Yeah, it's very interesting watching you guys on stage and watching you perform together, because you clearly enjoy each other. And one of the things that often separates bands who are just kind of doing it for the sake of doing it, or people who are doing it because of what they love, is that you're constantly looking at each other, you're constantly watching each other, you constantly know what each other is doing, and that comes out in the quality of the performance.
Thank you.
So, in terms of the writing, how does that happen? Tell me a bit about who does the words, how the melodies happen. You know, there's lots of different ways that music comes together.
Yeah, well, I guess our process is, one of us, will come up, mainly Alec will come up with a riff, or, someone will bring an idea to a rehearsal or the studio, and we'll basically build an instrumental song, something that, we resonates with us and that ticks all the boxes, and we'll take it into the studio, and he will go in the booth, he will lock himself in a room, write lyrics and melody to it, and a song is born, pretty much. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Live in the studio is a track called Bleed for Them. Anything you want to tell me about this, or just play it?
We're not doing Bleed for Them.
No, we're playing. No, we're not.
We're not playing Bleed for Them, are we?
No, we're not playing. No, we're playing Bleed. We're not.
No, I'm playing it.
I wasn't prepared for that. No.
We don't take requests.
No.
I'm playing it over here, and then we're going to get into the track you're going to play.
Yeah,
right.
Cool.
So Party's at a normal state. No.
So Bleed for Them happened through that organic process, did it?
Bleed for Them happened when I was I suppose, like looking at the world around me at the time, and just wanted to write something that sort of enveloped all of those emotions, and came out like that on one day. The song was written start to finish on one day.
Cool. Let's have a listen. Right, that's Necko and Bleed for Them. Now, we're going to continue on with a bit of a chat. So, I know you guys have done the Thredbo Blues Festival because I booked you for it, and you're coming back again next year by popular demand.
So excited.
So how was that experience for you?
It was incredible, honestly. We had so much fun. We felt a bit like rock stars that few days. We loved the crowd. They really fed us. and we're just so excited to do it again. Like we were talking about it all year. We just can't wait.
Excellent. And what other gigs are you doing around the city? So tell me about some of the other gigs you've been doing and how that's been going.
Well, one that we've been doing quite frequently is the Radiators support that we're doing as often as we can. So that's all around New South Wales, really. We're following the Radiators around. We have a show at Rambling Rascal on the 13th of December, which is coming up, which we're looking forward to as well. We have a good rapport with that venue, and we've each been up on that stage before in other acts, so it's cool to bring Necko to that.
Cool. And where's the Rambling Rascal?
In the CBD, Sydney CBD.
Sydney CBD, yeah. Okay. So watch out for that, people. Get on to Necko's socials and they'll keep you informed about where they're playing and what's happening. And they'll send it through to me, so I'll let you know anyway and make sure you're kept up to date. Now, we're going to have the lads sing a bit of a song for us. It's a track called Animal. And tell me a bit about this, where this came from.
Well, similar to Wicked Woman, you know, it's perceived as you wish. It's clearly about a girl, you know, but
it's about a girl.
That girl could be anyone. You know?
She made a little bit of an impact. Let's just say that.
Right. We like a girl that makes an impact. Let's have a go at Animal and see how we come out on the other side. This is live in the studio, and you're listening to Necko on 2SSR.
1, 2, 3. Time puts her lips on the jack, sucks her down like a vampire before she jumps in the cab. Oh, got the snakeskin high heels, head down to her waist, and know when she walks on in, all the boys wanna taste. Yeah. Disappear to the bathroom, she drink you under the sink. Some say she's a werewolf, a claw-sticking dame. She hides at the moonlight, and she ties up the sheets. Hear her hiss, oh no she is. She's an animal. She's an animal. She's an animal. She's an animal. Tiger, the stripes on my back, in a web like a spider. Got me thinking attached 'Cause an animal, she'll get you. She'll eat you alive. Wow.
Right, I think I'm too old for a girl like that, but she sounds more your speed. Back in the day, maybe, but not
I'm sure
now.
you've got it in you, bro.
Everyone's got it.
A long time ago in a country far away. Right, so that is the insanely talented Necko that I've got in the studio with me, and you can see the reason why these lads are not only lovely people, but great musicians, and it's great to support local talent and get out there and actually go to a few gigs. And when you're at the gigs, remember that merchandise is what they need to sell. So make sure you buy CDs, make sure you buy a T-shirt, because most of the venues don't pay musicians well enough. So make sure you support them in every way you can. Get on their socials, promote the gigs, and keep live music out there and going, and keep music alive. This next track is called Eyes in the Clouds. Again, this is Necko, and you're on 2SSR 99.7. And that, my friends, was the insanely talented Necko. And we'll play that last track for Kathy Bolton, who was responsible for me meeting the lads in the first place. She told me I had to get my backside to the Brass Monkey in Cronulla and check out this band. And I did. And the rest, as they say, is history.